Yo, hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John Slop, and today we're going to be finally listening to Vapor Trails, the 17th studio album by Rush. Wow, 17 albums, dude. Released on May 14th, 2002. This was after a hiatus after Selena Taylor, Neil's daughter, and Jacqueline Taylor, Neil's wife, tragically lost their lives. I can't fathom how Neil must have been feeling at this time. Maybe some of you can direct me to some interviews. Maybe I can understand some of what Neil was feeling, but I understand Neil was very private, so there probably isn't much out there about him discussing this situation. Rest in peace, all three of these lovely humans. So, Test for Echo was a great album. I would definitely listen to it again. I can't wait to hear what this album has in store. So, without further ado, we're just going to jump right on into Vapor Trails with the first track, One Little Victory. I also want to say, regarding the original mix versus remixed version, what I'm listening to, I did a poll over on Patreon to see what my Patreon members think I should listen to, react to, so I've decided I'm going to react to the remixed version for the channel. But then after, I'm going to go back and listen to the original mix, just to see what the fuss is about, to see what everybody's thoughts are, to see what my own thoughts are. You know, a big part of me really wanted to just say F it and listen to the original mix for the reaction, for the channel. But I think it's in most people's best interest if I just listen to the remix version and then go back and listen to the original mix afterwards. So that is what we are going to do. I'm sorry to everybody who wanted the original mix, but I believe this was the intended vision of how it should have sounded, right? But how can I say that knowing that the intended vision was the original mix? So I'm in a bit of a bind here, so please forgive me. I might be making a mistake by going into the remixed version first, but hey, I put a vote to it. Most people wanted the remix version first, so we're going to go along with that in mind, but I will be visiting the original mix afterwards, so just stay tuned for that. I won't be reading the lyrics for that one. That'll just be a quick listen through for me, so join me for a later video for that. We will be listening to Vapor Trails again. So let's just jump right on into the song. Here we go. What am I listening to, dude? What the heck is this? Am I listening to Slipknot? Am I listening to System of a Down, dude? We're gonna run it back. Okay, before we get into that part, wow, dude, just wow. Just wow. Another great, just instrumental opening for the first minute, just like not even sure what to expect. Ooh, wow, an energetic opening to this album, very like Rush indeed. I can definitely tell how this could sound really muddy if not mixed properly. There was so much going on, there was so much bass, there were a lot of guitars layered, and a lot of like vocals layered too. Getty's voice was very interesting in this song too. He was like a little softer than usual. I can tell he's getting older. It's finally showing, folks. Finally, after 17 studio albums. But hey, it's the slightest, not even most noticeable. It's not noticeable like that much. It's still great. The vocals are still great. The guitars were cool in the song. Neil's percussion stood out the most. Neil was going wild on this song. Like, what was the inspiration for this song? Maybe when I read the lyrics. I'm very excited to read the lyrics for this album. Just because we know Neil's head is somewhere else right now. But we will check out the lyrics in the next song. So, yeah, here we go. The next song is Ceiling Unlimited. Very strong start to this album so far. A very cool song. Rush is keeping up the trend of surprises. All right, Ceiling Unlimited. Okay, a nice pop rock song going along with this one. Oh wow, I love Alex's guitar riffs for the beginning of this. Yeah, this sounds like gosh, the first song that comes into my mind is Stacy's Mom, even though this is nothing like Stacy's Mom, right? Maybe the later part with the ding 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 ding, that part, it's very pop rocky, right? Very pop rocky. All right, let's just start the whole song over. Ceiling Unlimited. Oh, wow. Ceiling Unlimited, the second track off Vapor Trails. Very, very loud. Like, I can tell if this was not mixed properly, it would be a mess. But I like the mix on this. I'm able to hear each instrument have its own place. It sounds really good, really clean, even though it's busy. But, of course, recency bias, like this is my first intro to Vapor Trails. I don't know what the original sounds like, and I won't until I go back and listen to it. So I'm gonna have to have you guys just explain things in the comments of like what's different for now, at least, until we go back. So overall, I love this song, a great pop rock song under their belts. Getty's voice, fantastic in this song. I love how high he goes. That solo by Alex, the bridge section, it was wild. It was exciting. Lots of energy there. Yeah, just overall, a couple of very, very powerful, uh, energetic tracks at the start here, just like Rush. So, I'm going to jump into the lyrics now. So, first up for lyrics, we have One Little Victory. Now, I am going to be looking for some common themes between these two songs and the connection to the song, to the title of the album, Vapor Trails, because who knows? All right, so One Little Victory lyrics. A certain measure of innocence, willing to appear naive, a certain degree of imagination, a measure of make-believe, a certain degree of surrender to the forces of light and heat, a shot of satisfaction in a willingness to risk defeat. Celebrate the moment as it turns into one more, another chance at victory, another chance to score. The measure of the moment is a difference of degree. Just one little victory, a spirit breaking free. One little victory, the greatest act can be. One little victory. A certain measure of righteousness, a certain amount of force, a certain degree of determination, daring on a different course. A certain amount of resistance to the forces of the light and love, a certain measure of tolerance, a willingness to rise above. Okay, so just one more quick read through just to make sure I collected everything. So I think the overall theme of this song is right here. Celebrate the moment as it turns into one more, another chance at victory, another chance to score. I think that speaks volumes about the meaning of this song, although the beginning of the song is kind of lost on me. A certain measure of innocence, willing to appear naive, a certain degree of imagination, a measure of make-believe. What do you think Neil means by this? Would be interested to have your opinion. All right, so with that, we're going to move on to the next song, which is Ceiling Unlimited. It's not the heat, it's the inhumanity plugged into the sweat of a summer street. Machine gun images pass like malice through the looking glass. The slack-jaw gaze of true profanity feels more like surrender than defeat. If culture is the curse of the thinking class, if culture is the curse of the thinking class, ceiling unlimited, world so wide, turn and turn again. Feeling unlimited, still unsatisfied, changes never end. The vacant laugh of true insanity, dressed up in the mask of tragedy, programmed for the guts and glands of idle minds and idle hands. I rest my case, or at least my vanity, dressed up in the mask of comedy. If laughter is a straw for a drowning man, If laughter is a straw for a drowning man. Gosh. Ceiling unlimited, windows open wide. Look and look again. Feeling unlimited, eyes on the prize. Changes never end. Winding like an ancient river, the time is now again. Hope is like an endless river, the time is now again. Gosh, Neil is making me work to get this meaning, to get the themes, dude. What do you think this song is meaning? Ceiling unlimited. Feeling unlimited, still unsatisfied, changes never end. The vacant laugh of true insanity, dressed up in the mask of tragedy, programmed for the guts and glands of idle minds and idle hands. I rest my case, or at least my vanity, dressed up in the mask of comedy. If laughter is a straw for a drowning man, if laughter is a straw for a drowning man. Ceiling unlimited, windows open wide, look and look again. Hope is like an endless river, the time is now again. Whew. So yeah, I'm gonna need your guys' help deciphering Ceiling Unlimited. Please, all of our wordsmiths, all of our poets, I call upon thee. Help me understand. It seems Neil's mind is just getting more and more complex as time goes on. I think that is a proper theme. Alright, so yeah, this is going to do it for these couple of reactions. Really appreciate it. Tell me what you think of these couple of openers for this album. We have 13 tracks for this album. Vapor Trails, so 7 parts is how long this is going to be. So, y'all know what time it is. Gold tier patrons. We have Adam Sanford, Gary Milstead, HRH King Lurkst, Joseph Wilger Onyxia, Peter K, Tammy Curtis, Todd Weiler, Jim Tatro, Mark Gedemeyer, Thomas Whiteoff, Dirk, Robert D. Hassinger, Brett King, and Kip Staley. Thank you. The rest of the patrons seriously couldn't do this without each and every single one of you, so thank you. I'm not sleeping on you, don't worry. If you want to become part of the Patreon crew, going over to patreon.com/JohnSlop, and you can get early access to my videos and also submit requests for me to listen to. And also just make sure you have a good rest of your day, everybody. And make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps me out. Alright, I will just talk to y'all in the next one. What tracks do we have coming up? Let me give y'all a sneak peek. We have Ghost Rider and Peaceable Kingdom. I believe Ghost Rider is the name of Neil's book that he wrote as well. So this is going to be a very interesting next reaction. So stay tuned, everybody. I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.